For so many years, the issue of the Caspian Sea in the north of Iran, in the area of the Gilan and Mazandaran, has been under discussion and conversation, even during the era of the late Shah. The importance of Caspian Sea has been brought up many times, and with some political regret, maybe, both Iranian and even the Western government who had connection with Iran during the era of Shah somehow failed to recognize but did not pursue to evaluate the value of the Caspian Sea. During the presidency of Rouhani, the Caspian Sea, most part of it, which belonged to Iran, was somehow compromised, and according to the 2018 treaty, some of them was hand over in a silver platter to the country in the region, such as Azerbaijan, Turkey, Armenian, and all of those that has some sort of association with the Caspian Sea, including Russia. The issue of the Caspian Sea cannot be discussed without paying attention to the Persian Gulf and the Strait of Hormuz. The Strait of Hormuz and the Persian Gulf has a significant value in trafficking and the lifeline of transportation, global trade, global energy pass, and many other trade-related issues. However, it is exposed, it is easily approachable. Many countries, either in the region or far from Persian Gulf, and as we see in 12 Days War and with the recent war between Israeli, American, and Persian, that it could be approached, it could be militarized in a very easily way. And as we have noticed, the Iranian also militarized not only the Strait of Hormuz, but all the island, Larik, Geshm, and those three claimed by other Arab countries, the larger and smaller Tom and Abu Musa. So not only Iran has claim on it, but many of the Arab nations, including UAE, also claimed those three that I mentioned the last. By virtue of all of this issue, the Strait of Hormuz, which carry more than 20-30% of the oil and natural gas through the Strait of Hormuz, and other trades, maybe 120 large container carrier passes through the Strait of Hormuz, but it is easily also is compromised for military action, blockade, and military action against the traffic in the Strait of Hormuz, as we have seen, for example, the issue of the mine dropping, issue of the drone attack. So when you see this, yes, it is a larger component with a higher capacity, but if you shift towards the Caspian Sea, you see another issue. The Caspian Sea is the largest lakes in the world, but it is called sea because of the size and the area of the enclosure, but with the same token, it doesn't have access to the free ocean. But there are a number of the issues through Russia, through the north-south corridor, which is Azerbaijan and many others, Georgia and Turkey. There is an access to the Europe, and then you have a mid Caspian corridor, which connect Iran to India, Russia, and then Europe through the port of Anzali Pahlavi, the late Pahlavi port, which changed to Anzali, to Amirabad in Hind, in India, and Astrakhan in Russia. It is limited by the access, but it gives significant leverage to Iranian to bypass the Persian Gulf. The Caspian Sea is almost hidden from the Western surveillances and monitoring. However, the recent Israeli attack to Bandar Anzali showed us that it is not as safe and as hidden as we think. However, the activity of it could be hidden from international. The way of the sanction, the way of the transportation of the goods and oil and natural gas through the corridor, particularly if Iran has a friendly relationship with Georgia, with Azerbaijan, with Turkey, that unfortunately Iran does not in the real sense, because there has been lots of skirmishes, there has been lots of rhetoric and a lot of hostile, at least, activity towards those countries in a given time. Any rate, one question remains for me, that if many understand this issue, why the West in 1979 did not realize that the issue of the Middle East, the issue of Iran, the issue of the Persian Gulf, the issue of the Caspian Sea is so important and vital to the health of the globe? A big question to ask. Unfortunately, there is no answer to that at this point.